What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making cinnamon toast waffles with scrambled eggs with bell peppers and onions, and we're going to be having some sausage, some turkey sausages on the side. Get into the video. You want to set up everything that you need. You're going to get out your measuring cups because you will need them. The first thing you're going to do is measure 2 cups of milk. And you need this milk for your base for your waffles. Like, you can't make a cinnamon toast waffle without the milk. It's just not doing it. So after that, you're gonna get one half fourth cup. I do not know my measurements. 1/2 4th cup of vanilla extract, and that, I believe that should be enough. You're gonna do that should be enough. Then you're gonna get like a 1/2 cup of cinnamon sugar mixture, McCormick. That's what I had. That's how it looked. It's basically cinnamon and sugar. And like I said, if you do not have that mix, you could just get cinnamon by itself and then get grated sugar on the side and combine the two. But I put some extra cinnamon powder up in my mixture, like the same amount, if not a little bit less, because you want that cinnamon flavor. So you're going to crack 2 eggs, any 2 eggs, don't matter if they're brown or white, and thoroughly whisk that together before you dump your waffles in. Now, this is super easy, and I just love doing this. While that's sitting, you're going to put a teaspoon and a 1/2 teaspoon of unsalted butter in your hot nonstick pan. Put it on medium heat so that butter can cook down. You see it's cooking down very fast because I let that pan heat up before I put that butter in. That's what you should be doing. Now, you're going to get the Lego My Eggo waffles, or even if you want to make your own waffles, you can still do it like this. You're going to get the waffles, dip it into the mixture, sit it down in there, whoosh it around so it can get fully coated with that submerged, and then you're going to place it on a plate to the side. Nothing too major. I showed the first 2 waffles, and then after that I just sped it up so that y'all can see I did it with the rest of the waffles as well. And this mixture is super easy to make. It do not take you a lot of time to make it. Like, this meal was only $30. Like, and this is stuff that people will already be having in a refrigerator or freezer. So once my butter is melted down, I'm gonna put either 2 or 3 waffles in the pan, depending on how big the size of your pan is. You could put 2 waffles down, or you could put 3. I started off with 2 because you don't want to mess it up. So I started off with 2. Now when you flip your waffles, they're gonna have this golden brown crisp on the other side, and that is perfect. You want your waffles to look like that. That is perfect. It's gonna cook automatically. Like, the waffles are already cooked. They're pre-cooked waffles. You're just reheating them up and putting your little sauce, your little pizzazz. So while my last waffles are cooking, I started cutting my bell peppers for my scrambled eggs, because the plan was to make an omelet, but like I keep telling y'all, I cannot find that spatula. So we made scrambled eggs instead, and they came out so fluffy, so cheesy, so good. And the bell peppers were still crunchy, but like not too soft. They were soft, but not too soft, but they still had that crunch, and that's what you want. Or even if you don't like crunchy bell peppers, you can still cook. You could cook your bell peppers down before you put it in your egg mixture. But I went in with my green and red peppers, finely chopped those. Then I did a rough chop, like, just to get everything down. Just did a rough chop, nothing too major. Then I did the same thing with my onion. I did not use that whole onion. I didn't even use half of the onion. I used, like, I want to say 1/4 of the onion, like a little piece. That's all I used, because I didn't need a lot of onions, and I didn't really need a lot of bell peppers. I'm going to save the onions and bell peppers that I did not use, save that for later, and then all the excess, like the little stuff on the side, throw that away. This was my last 2 waffles that I was cooking. You want that golden brown so you can have that crisp on it. And that's how your waffles should look once you're done cooking them. Like, they look so good, y'all. And they was good. They was top tier. So before I cracked my eggs and everything, I seasoned my bell peppers with adobo and some black pepper, and I think a little bit of sazon. Because you don't want no dry vegetables. Who wants some flavorful vegetables? Like, that's not how they go. But no, I just mixed all of that up and made sure I got a little fork out, because I was gonna crack my eggs. For my eggs, I believe I cracked about 6, because I was feeding 2 people, me and my man. But I cracked about 6 eggs. At first, I was doing them 2 by hand, because I'm like, I don't want no shells to fall in. But then, once I started cracking them eggs, I had to remember, I I am a pro in the kitchen. Don't knock me out. I am a pro in the freaking kitchen. I'm like, okay, let me crack these eggs. Let me get the cracking and cracking. So that's what I did. And I just continued to crack my eggs. Like, I could have just cracked all of them because there was only 3 left in the carton. But I'm like, you know what? We're not going to eat all them eggs. I'm going to save them another day. But no, I'm talking about I'm a pro. I dropped the shell in there, but I got it right back out. But yeah, you're going to go in with your bell peppers and your onions. I only put half of my bell peppers in there because I put the rest in when I was cooking the scrambled eggs. Like when they became scrambled, that's when I put the rest of the bell peppers in. Because, you know, so you want some of your bell peppers to be soggy, but you don't want to be soggy. You want to be crunchy too. So I'm like, okay, let's save the rest for later. I mixed that up thoroughly, and I added my Kobe Jack cheese. Y'all, Kobe Jack cheese is my favorite cheese. Don't matter if it's shredded, blocked, I don't care what form it's in. It's my favorite cheese, and it just tastes so rich and creamy when you put it on something. So I'm like, yeah, most definitely have to put that in there. But yeah, after I get done mixing my eggs, I didn't even use this whole bag of cheese. And as you shouldn't, because you only making eggs for 2 people. I usually put a lot of cheese in my eggs. Now, people gonna say that's a lot of cheese. But y'all gotta remember, the cheese is gonna be in your egg mixture. When you pour it in the pan, it's gonna melt down in that egg mixture. You still need to put a little cheese in there while you're making your little eggs. And then I also season my liquid, my egg mixture. I seasoned that some more with some adobo because you want that flavor to come out. You don't want no dry, unseasoned vegetables or eggs. That's just not gonna have us work. So I put my butter in my pan, put it on low because you didn't want it to, like, you know, instantly cook. So I put it on low. Scramble that up in the pot a little bit. Just put it in there and make sure I got every little drop of them egg yolks out. Because, baby, we not wasting no food around here. And all them bell peppers. We ain't wasting no food. Came back in. Like I said, me adding cheese in this is my business. If you do not like it, do not add that much cheese in there. Simple as that. But that's my business. So I'm going to do what I wanted to do. I put my cheese in there. Turn my heat on medium. I started smelling it. Like, it was the bell peppers were smelling so fresh and good. I was so excited about these eggs. I still live to this day. Like, yes. Like I said, that's when my eggs are scrambled. I add the rest of the bell peppers and onions in there. Mix that up finely. And look at them eggs, y'all. Look at them eggs. Non-stick pan, fluffy eggs with bell peppers and onions.
I'm fucking dead.
Who you know getting down like this in their kitchen? On a Saturday
Should I go wake
morning.
Richard up?
Who you know? Y'all, them eggs are so good. My man was loving
He
me.
need to wake up anyway.
He loves the whole breakfast. Because once y'all see what I do with these waffles coming up in the video, y'all finna be like, yeah, she love her man. And I do. Yeah. But I added some more cheese. Like I said, that's my business. It ain't going down easy if it ain't cheesy. What that lady on TikTok say, yeah. I got another nonstick pan, threw like a teaspoon of butter in there. Started cutting up my turkey sausages. These was like $1 and something at the grocery, like the little food market grocery store thing. Season my sausages because, like I said, I'm gonna season every bit of my food. Put some adobo, sazon, and black pepper. This was my main 3 seasonings for today. You know, not too much. I want to say that's a little bit over a teaspoon of adobo. This exactly a teaspoon of black pepper because you don't need a lot of black pepper. And a whole package, not even a whole packet, a half of a packet of sazon. Because you don't want to over season your sausages because it's just not going to taste right. But I went in with all my seasonings, made sure it was to my liking. Like, I have to see the seasoning to know it's enough seasoning. Like, if I don't see it, it ain't enough. Mix that up with my hands. Don't judge me. My hands was washed. And I put some pure olive oil on it as well. Because that's how you going to... When you mix butter and oil together and you have like a meat or a bread or whatever you put in your pan, it's going to give it that crispy effect. And you don't want no soggy sausages. You want the ends to be crunchy and crispy. And then you want that center to be meaty and juicy. That's how you want your sausages to be. So I let my butter brown. That's a key to cooking sausages too. Like breakfast sausages, let your unsalted butter brown. That does not mean it's burnt. The butter is in a nonstick pan, but I let my butter brown. While my sausages was cooking down, I put a teaspoon of butter. Cut that down because it said the measurements on the nonstick butter. Like, I don't know about no margarine, but yeah. I used 4 ounces of cream cheese because, yeah, I made a cream cheese cinnamon sugar mixture for my waffles, like a look. Yeah. But I put a half a teaspoon of butter, unsalted butter, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I let that warm up in the microwave, and then when I came out, it was like a thick consistency. But y'all need to go try this. I did not get this idea from nobody. I got this from me. As I always do. I checked back on my sausages. They was looking real good. Y'all see them sausages. Look at that butter. Yeah. Oh. Went in with some vanilla extract like I said I was for my cream cheese mixture. It was so good, y'all. Like, my man was like, babe, you did your big one. And since they've been, like, renovating the house, I haven't really been cooking like that. I haven't cooked in, like, months. So, it was looking like that. You know, a little chunky. I kept mixing it up because I didn't like that chunky paste. Like, it was too thick for me. I believe I did put some sugar. See? I did put some sugar. I put sugar in everything. If it tastes bitter, I'm putting some sugar in there. So, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go waffle, creamy mixture, waffle, cream cheese mixture, cinnamon dust, cream cheese mixture. You want to taste that cinnamon sugar in every bite. And I did. It was so good, y'all. It was so good. I was so proud of myself. You're going to taste it in every bite. And I did the same thing with my man waffles. But I put a little bit of extra on his because, you know, I got to do my 1s and 2s for him. Put the waffle on there. Spread that cream cheese mixture. Look how it comes out, y'all. So smooth. So smooth. Like, look how it comes out. Look at that. Ooh, look if it drip. Spread around there with the spoon. And I put a little bit more on mine because mine was looking naked. I'm like, nah, I want it falling down the sides. It might be cream cheese, but I want it falling down the sides. Like, no. But y'all, look at that. I was so proud of myself. Like, this was my first time making something like this, and I really push myself. Like, every time I cook, I be trying to push myself. And I really haven't been cooking like that because they've been renovating the house. So, this was like my second time being in the kitchen since they've been renovating the house. And I did my big one. I put some of that cinnamon dust on top. Then I was done with that. Ooh. Then look at them sausages. You see them crispy edges? That's what you want. You don't want it to be crispy all the way through. But you want it to be crispy on them edges. And that's what it was, y'all. That's what it was. Don't knock it till you try it. Then we coming in with the fluffy eggs. Like I said, I cracked 6 eggs. That was a lot of eggs for 2 people. But I thought I was making omelets at first. So that's why I cracked 6 eggs. Plated my man plate. Make sure he got the most. I always make sure my man get the most food on his plate. Because I don't really be eating like that, y'all. I don't really be hungry. But that was the finished product. Get into it. Next, we got the mimosas. Y'all see me and my man cup. Mine says Ida. His says Rick. I went in with 2 shots of Tito's. Like, yeah. Big mimosas, not the little one. For me and my man. Y'all see Tino on the phone in the background. Then I went in with some Minute Maid orange juice. Because I could not find my regular orange juice at my grocery store. Like, they was all stocked out. And I'm like, I need something to drink on. Can't be drinking straight liquor this early in the morning. You can, but I wasn't. And yeah, I just filled that to the top. And that was about it. They looked so good. They tasted even better. Bye, y'all.